Yeah, whenever you're ready, guys.
Yep, for our idea, we're going with a classic slasher subgenre about a guy who lives with his family in a cabin in the woods, and then his family gets burnt to death, and he gets disfigured because some kids accidentally start a forest fire. So he wears a mask and overalls to cover all his burns, and he murders kids that go into the forest. And then our second character, Jackson, who works for a school newspaper, hears the story and then goes into the forest to look for the guy, and then he ends up finding all the bodies and all the dead people the guy's killed.
So this is a mood board, a couple of ideas for our film. So the guy's going to be wearing overalls and a mask, and what this does just gives him like sort of a bland look to him, and covers all of his body, so you don't really know who he is or anything like that. It's going to be set in like a sort of dark, eerie forest to it, and the weapon he'll have is an axe, and we'll be like using a lot of fake blood as well to add effect to the actual film itself.
We're setting the film in a forest. We think that it gives the best sort of environment because it fits the stereotype and the story that Rupert made. Also, we're going to use the buildings in and around where we film to give some perspective to the
Stuff. So it's going to have sort of like a Blair Witch sort of style to it. It's going to have like shaky camera sort of editing. It's going to be, to start off with, it's going to be quite slow paced, but then gradually build up with more cuts to add intention to it. For colours that we'd use, sort of dark colours, or black and white, any like sort of dark foresty colours with that. We're also going to use some over the shoulder shots for the main antagonist, to then build up that tension for the film. Okay.
Right. We're also going to use, like I said, the axe from earlier. We think that it fits the sort of style of in the forest as well, and the costume, like on the mood board, is going to be sort of a bland sort of thing. So he's not really obvious who he is at first, and that's part of what the film's about.
Yeah, the character Jackson, who's going to be the victim for the story, is going to be played by Kian, and he works for the school newspaper, and that's the whole story behind why he goes searching in the woods for the killer. And the killer will be played by me, and he'll be wearing overalls and everything, to hide all the burn marks from when he was burnt by the kids. The opening is going to be 4 minutes.
And then the rest of the film, the whole film itself, will be about an hour and a half. So position in the market, as it's a low budget, not a lot of money gone into it, it'll be quite low down in the market. Obviously it'll be aimed towards 16 to 25-year-old market, as the characters in the actual film itself are of that age, so the audience will be able to relate to them. Okay.
We're done. Any questions?
Come on, guys.